The night shift at the glass tower was always quiet, and that suited Adam Reyes just fine. As a single dad, silence felt like a rare luxury after long mornings packing lunches and tying shoelaces. He pushed his janitor's cart across the marble floor, unaware that one sentence would shatter his carefully ordered life. Claire Whitmore, the CEO, stood alone in the executive lounge, city lights reflecting off the windows behind her. She was known for steel decisions and icy confidence, but tonight her shoulders sagged. When she noticed Adam, she didn't dismiss him. Instead, she watched him with tired, searching eyes that unsettled him. They had crossed paths before in passing, exchanged polite nods, nothing more. Yet tonight, something in the air felt charged. Claire took a step closer, her heels clicking sharply. Adam stopped mopping, instinctively respectful, prepared to apologize for intruding where he didn't belong. "I'm tired of thinking," she said quietly, voice trembling beneath authority. Adam frowned, unsure how to respond. Then she surprised him completely, closing the distance and whispering, "Kiss me. Don't think. Just do it." The words hung between them, dangerous and impossible to ignore. Adam's heart hammered. He had been invisible his entire life, especially in places like this. A single dad janitor didn't belong in a moment like this with a powerful CEO. Every instinct screamed to step back, to protect himself and his daughter from consequences he couldn't afford. But Adam didn't kiss her. Instead, he gently took a step back, meeting her eyes with calm he didn't know he possessed. "I can't," he said softly. "Not like this. You're hurting, and I won't be a distraction you regret tomorrow." His words landed harder than a slap. Claire froze, shock replacing vulnerability. No one had ever refused her so kindly, so firmly. She expected fear or greed, not boundaries. The silence stretched, heavy and uncomfortable, until she laughed bitterly. "You have no idea how rare that is," she admitted. Adam swallowed, hands shaking. "I have a daughter," he continued. "Everything I do teaches her how she deserves to be treated, and how she treats others." He didn't mention his late wife, or the nights he cried quietly so his child wouldn't hear. Claire's expression changed. The armor cracked. She leaned against the table, breathing deeply, as if steadying herself. Power slipped away, revealing a woman exhausted by expectations, loneliness, and constant performance. For the first time in years, someone saw her without wanting something. They talked, really talked, until the city lights dimmed toward dawn. Adam spoke about balancing work and fatherhood, about dignity in unseen jobs. Claire spoke about climbing alone, sacrificing relationships for success, and waking up surrounded by wealth but empty rooms. When Adam finally returned to his cart, the world felt different. He expected consequences, maybe even termination. Instead, weeks passed quietly. Then one morning, he was summoned to human resources. Anxiety churned as he straightened his uniform, preparing for the worst. Claire was there, composed as ever, but her eyes softened when she saw him. She didn't mention that night directly. Instead, she announced a new internal program for employee education, flexible schedules, and advancement opportunities for support staff. Adam listened, stunned as his name was mentioned. She had discovered his unfinished engineering degree, abandoned years ago when life collapsed. The company would sponsor its completion. The room spun as gratitude and disbelief collided. Claire met his gaze briefly, a silent acknowledgement of the choice he had made that night. Years later, Adam would walk into that same building wearing a suit, not a uniform. His daughter would attend the company's scholarship ceremony, proudly watching her father speak. Claire, now a mentor rather than an unreachable figure, would sit in the audience, clapping the loudest. That night in the executive lounge became a quiet turning point neither of them advertised. No kiss ever happened, yet something far more powerful did. Adam chose self-respect over impulse, and Claire learned that strength sometimes means being told no. And in a world obsessed with dramatic gestures, it was restraint, integrity, and kindness that truly stunned everyone.